Need to turn it round. Let's go back to our commentators. Michael Owen, Alan Quinlan and Simon Ward.
Well, 24 years ago, it was these two teams who met at Wellington, not in this stadium, just up the road at the Athletic Stadium. Then it was 13-6 to Wales. Then, as now, there was a Jonathan Davies in the Wales side. Can this Welsh 15 replicate that and get themselves into the semi-finals? Or is there enough nous and experience in this Ireland setup to turn this match around? Just 7 points the difference. Alan Quinlan alongside me. What do the Irish need to do?
Well, I think they need a reaction. They need to hold on to the ball, build phases, get quicker ball, and get on the scoreboard is the crucial thing, because if Wales get another score, whether it be a penalty or try, it's going to be a hard task for Ireland to come back. So I think Kidney's message at half-time will be they need more intensity. They're getting beaten at the breakdown and defensively. They need to up their game big time.
Robbie McBride said during the week one of the disadvantages of experience is it's the same old faces looking for the same old answers. Michael, this Welsh team just believe, they know no fear, do they?
They're superb, and everything they've seen in the tournament so far would indicate that they'll continue performing like they have in the first half, so I certainly hope so.
Well, Luke Charteris unable to retake the field, so Bradley Davies is going to get at least 40 minutes of action. Great take under the high ball from Halfpenny again. Bennett ships it on. Lovely little kick through from the aforesaid Jonathan Davies of the 2011 vintage.
I think a big thing from Ireland in this half would be you see this take from Lee Halfpenny as well. It's absolute quality. Actually, I think Earls caught there and Lee Halfpenny managed to rip it off him later on, but that's a fantastic contest and something that is such a difficult skill for both players. Especially in these conditions, and we must reiterate, albeit that the rain has stopped here, the wind swirls around this fantastic stadium, and it does make for a bit of a lottery when the high ball goes up, as we've seen through the first half an hour, and we're seeing again now. It is an oft-used tactic from both sides. Good work from Rob Kearney, using his Gaelic football background to make sure that he had his feet in the right place, but doesn't find his footballing skills to find the touch, and invites his opposite number, Halfpenny, to reiterate the taste of good. Kearney trying to open up this right flank. Tommy Bowe heaving the ball up towards the 22. And Priestland opting for the more pragmatic kick.
And that's a great clearance from Priestland. Under pressure, the ball bounces. See, Kearney does very well under serious pressure there from George North, fends him off. Not so sure about Tommy Bowe's kick. Would have liked to see him run at Falatau there, but great clearance from Priestland.
We talk about the stories in this World Cup, and of course Rhys Priestland, well, it was just 6 minutes before that warm-up game at Twickenham that he found out that he wouldn't be playing at fullback. He was going to play at fly half with Stephen Jones injuring his calf. And that really has been the catalyst for a very impressive performance from the Scarlets fly half. Now, here comes the Ireland fly half, sending it through to O'Driscoll. Earls is up quickly. Halfpenny is going to have to react, and react soon. Well, the referee says play on. Wales getting huge numbers around the ball, realising the danger. And the Irish fans getting vocal early in this second half, looking for their team to find the cutting edge. Here it comes with Ferris. Bowe cuts back on the scissors. Keane Healy decides to straighten things up. Now the backline gets involved. O'Connell is in there. O'Connell knows only one way. That's the Maori sidestep, as it's called. Head down, straight forward. Again, it's quick ball. Rob Kearney gets through the gears. This is where Sean Edwards' defensive plan is going to be tested, and tested to the full. We saw it 3-4 times in that first half. There's hands-on from a Welsh player. The advantage is there. Jamie Heaslip is not going to wait, though. Ooh, it's an awkward pass that moves out, but Tommy Bowe has picked it up. He shipped it on to Keith Earls, and Keith Earls is going to surfing the corner, but has his foot gone into touch? The Irish fans believe it didn't. We're going to have to go upstairs and call in Giulio De Santis, the Italian.
Well, he looks pretty confident, Keith Earls. I think he nodded ahead there, but we'll have to wait and see. But great play from Ireland again. They look a bit different. They've got the reaction. We see it here. Hits the ground, slides through. Yeah, it's hard. You can't see his foot in touch there, but it's...
I think the Quinlan money has just gone back in his pocket there, hasn't it? Just have a look at this. It's his left foot there underneath Phillips' body. Alan's right, though. You cannot see it from that angle.
It's difficult.
We're going to need proof from the other side, I think.
It just typifies the game from both sides. You look at Mike Phillips, great tackle. I think he's out when he thinks he's in.
It's going to be close, because when his foot goes out, he's actually close to the try line. So it's a tough call, I think. You know.
Well, we're only 5 minutes into the second half of this game, and this could be a crucial call.
Let's see it here. When he gets to the line, it's when that left hand gets there. Is that foot out? You know, I'm not sure. He's so close to the line. I don't think his foot out is there.
Blades of grass could make the difference.
It's got to be a try, yeah.
The try's given. Keith Earls has gone over for his 5th try in this tournament, and the Irish fans are jubilant.
That's a crucial score for Ireland, but I think that the kick from O'Driscoll in that play was a brilliant bit of play. Ireland have been battering away at Wales, had loads of possession. Wales' defence has been tremendous, and the kick behind the line made all the difference.
Yeah, and they nearly messed it up here again. Lovely hands from Ferris. Tommy Bowe to Earls, and he does really well here because Mike Phillips is quick, very physical. I think the key here is the reaction has been good from Ireland, and you spoke about O'Driscoll. They're putting those little kicks in behind him. That's what they're going to have to do in this half.
How many times do we see an awkward pass or a bouncing ball just unsettle a defensive line, let alone the attack? And the Irish fans are pumping their fists because Ronan O'Gara has made sure that the extras are there, and it's parity once again. It's Ireland 10, Wales 10. Well, what another 35 minutes. It feels like we've already had about 2 hours of rugby action. It has been non-stop from the word go. It has been compelling viewing. And if the Southern Hemisphere wanted to know what the threat is going to be to that crown, they only need to have looked at the first 45 minutes of action here. Bradley Davis getting his hands on the ball for the first time. Williams off his wing, Jamie Roberts on the wing, of course, where he made his debut. Earls looks like he's taken a fairly hefty knock there. He hasn't got back to his feet on that far touchline, and Mike Phillips is going to try and make something of it. Sean Williams, the rubber ball that he is, trying to bounce around the Irish tacklers. Davis using his strength to try and set it up. A counter-attack from Ronan O'Gara has proved to be very successful.
It's great play from Sean O'Brien there. Ronan O'Gara, of all people, counter-rucking.
There's one for the diary. I don't suppose many Munster fans have seen that.
Declan Kidney must have said something, because they look sharper, Ireland, the second half. I know it's still early days, and oh, you see Keith Earls there taking a clash of heads from Roberts.
Jamie Roberts, every time he's had the ball, he's bumped someone over like that.
He's knocked somebody out or knocked somebody over. He's such a powerful, strong guy. See O'Gara here driving Phillips back. He's all made.
That joins the first half as well. We had Shane Williams, Jacqueline, Ronan O'Gara. It just shows it epitomises the effort, and just everything is on this game for both teams. It's such compelling viewing.
Earls back on his feet, thankfully. Tape from Lydia. There's that man Roberts again. This time Jonathan Davis does the crash ball, Charlie. Again, Mike Phillips looking at that short side. Oh, the contact here, and look, they're trying to keep Alan Wynne-Jones up, calling for the referee, but the ball is there. Wales are too smart to allow that situation to affect them like it did against Australia. Halfpenny up into the opposition 22.
That's fantastic play again. Cian Healy on his feet. I think Ireland there, you know, they look stretched there. That's pretty fortunate to get away there. Wales reacted very positively since the try, but great turnover from Cian Healy. That's fantastic, and he'll give his teammates a massive boost by that. They look out on their feet a little bit there, Ireland, from those phases of play. But what a game. It's tit-for-tat stuff. It's just unbelievable here.
It's a brilliant game. I think, like we said in the first half as well, about the athleticism on show and the ability, and it is just a wonderful game. Two teams performing at almost maximum levels. It's brilliant to see.
Well, this Welsh team was cooked at minus 140 degrees Celsius for 3 minutes in Poland, and were reckoned to be the fittest team in this competition so far. Ireland have stood up to it. Of course, we're going to move into the final half an hour now, and that is when fitness and composure is going to be critical.
You can see why Gatlin as well has picked Lee Halfpenny at fullback. He looks so dangerous every time he touches the ball.
Line out not working for Ireland, and Gethin Jenkins quick to come through. The width being put on the ball now for the Welsh back line. Jonathan Davis using his power, using his strength. Again, they look at the short side this time. It's the youngster George North. What a big impression he's made out in New Zealand through the course of these first 4 games. Haven't really seen an awful lot of him thus far in the first 50 minutes of this one, it has to be said. Roberts sends it on to Halfpenny. Threatening Tommy Bowes' line on this near flank. Bennett and Lydiate combining, but not able to combine to get over the game line. Well, Alan Wynne-Jones just making the most of O'Callaghan's ill-timed move around the fringe. Again, Phillips goes, he thinks he's spotted a gap. Mike Phillips, has he gone over in the corner? Well, again, we're going to go up to the TMO. Mike Phillips scored that try against Ireland in the Six Nations. That was contentious, to say the least. This one, though, could be every bit as important as that one was.
Let's have a look now. It was tremendous opportunism by Mike Phillips, and I think he's got it. Let's see. That's a wonderful try by Mike Phillips. Fair play to him. That is absolutely brilliant play.
5.6 for the dive. 5 very valuable points for his team.
That is a massive score as well, to get that next score after Ireland have thrown everything at Wales to get that try, and Wales have come back, as you said, Quinn, they've come back so strongly and with such composure. Great try by Mike Phillips. Brilliant, brilliant play.
It's no more than they deserve the way they've reacted since the Irish try, and it's, you know, crucially it's come from a lost Irish line-out.
I think the physicality Wales are showing in both, we said a lot about it in the first half in defence, but in attack as well. We said about Jamie Roberts, he's knocking someone over every time he has the ball. George North had the ball on the right hand side, making a big impact, and they're just winning the collisions all the time, and that's so difficult, for putting so much pressure on Ireland and making them fatigued.
Conversions may well prove to be critical this afternoon. That one's not going to be added to the score, though. 5 points of difference. Who is going to write the next chapter in this quite sensational story? Rob Howley showing his emotions. Warren Gatland jutting out his jaw. He knows that there's a long way to go in this game yet.
The reaction of the players as well, there was no celebrating, it was just like, try, let's get on, do the next thing right.
Toby Faletau, along with Sam Warburton, being an ever-present in this Wales lineup through